next up, we've got Miss Jennifer Holmes. Come on down. Jennifer helps to develop a stronger bond between dog and owner through improved canine physical health. I got the opportunity to experience her help just this week with my little 9-pound chihuahua. So here is Jennifer Holmes and her story, I Hear You, Tina.
Do you remember a time when you thought you could hear what your dog was telling you or saying loud and clear? Well, in all the years of me connecting and working with dogs, this awareness jumped out at me when I met Tina. Back in 2002, I was studying at a private veterinary school on a small island south of Florida. I was miserable, coughing, exhausted from long hours of studying and a stressful environment. But I did not want to go to the local doctor, who in addition to his sick patients, had chickens and cats wandering through his open cinder block window. And my fellow vet students and I always told each other, if we get deathly sick, get us on the next plane to U.S. territory. So since we didn't want to have our x-rays taken in the parking lots with chickens, we did a bit of self-medications and treatments. All legal, of course. So when my classmate saw me in school that day, coughing uncontrollably, she said, what you need is elderberry. It helps control coughs and boost your immune system. Great! I'm already swallowing pills for echinacea complex, trying to beat this bacteria that's fighting my system. But we used whatever means possible, so we didn't have to go to the local doctor with chickens. So I came home to my small apartment, ready to plop down on my single mattress bed. And I was greeted by Tina, my black and tan island shepherd. There was 30 pounds of skin on bone and a little muscle, with pointy ears. She was a rescue dog from a junkyard, living in survival mode to feed her puppies. The only thing she asked of me was shelter and food, and other than that, she hung out outside with the other student dogs, basking in the sun, which was her favorite pastime. I was also living in survival mode. I was a long way from home, trying to study for a veterinary education. And I left Sadie, my lab dog, home in the US, who died the day after I left. So my heart was also healing, and I was keeping my distance from Tina too. I was tired. I'm ready to go to bed. So first I make sure the glass sliding door is locked and secure. You see, we had been broken into before. The islanders thought we were rich Americans with our computers and cell phones. There were student loans paying for this education. So I made sure the door between the bedroom and the living room were locked. And I reached up in the closet for my machete and my knife, put it on my nightstand, gave me in protection. And while I'm doing this, Tina's like following me around and stumbling and tripping over her. And I'm thinking, this is a little odd, because she usually keeps her distance. I'm tired. I quickly go to sleep. And I wake up. There's a shadow man at the end of my bed. And I'm blinking. Is it the light coming through the windows of the bars? My chest, my heart is pounding. I go to reach for my machete. And about that time, Tina pops up. Alert! She says, let's not get that machete out just yet. Shadow Man? Not real. Tina real. Shadow Man? Not real. Tina real. So as I'm watching and listening to her, I realize Shadow Man might just be the combination of self-medication and medicinal plants. I smile at her and tell her, I hear you. It's the plants. She smiles back at me. Yep. Goes outside to bask in the sun. Tina and I were communicating on a deeper level. I didn't realize it at the time. But we ditched our survival mode, became best friends playing on the beach together. So when I came back to Colorado, she willingly followed me, although a little grumpy about the cold weather. So it wasn't until 5 years later, when I became infected with the mosquito-borne West Nile virus, that this intuitive nature of our relationship became more aware to me. You see, my nervous system was under survival mode for being attacked by this virus. When I had a busy day with friends or family, I'd have what I would call relapses. So on one of these such days, I'm getting ready for work. I'm wandering around the house. Tina's kind of tripping over her. She's like right next to my side again. She's been doing this for a couple days. I'm standing under the archway, and I'm kind of getting fatigued and headache. And she's looking up at me with her sweet brown eyes and those pointy ears on alert. As if to say, survival mode, not real. Tina real. So I listen to her and I say, I hear you. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. So she smiles at me. You got the message again. She turns around to go to her fleece bed, circles it a few times to find the right comfy spot, satisfied with herself. From that moment on, Tina was my guide to help me stop her West Nile virus relapse before it started, until she passed away 4 years ago. So I realized, as I learned about this health intuition, I could connect with my dog clients' reality and support them in healing from their injuries, and my journey as well. And now, I help owners find their dog's superpower so that they can have a stronger pup. Now, about 6 months ago, I realized that dogs were more aware of my body language through their body language. They will turn to look at me through a car window, and they will try to cross the street to reach me as they're walking with their owners. So now, when we pass each other on the road, we silently acknowledge our communication and say, I hear you. I hear you.